Hi. Just give me one second. Hi, Nerina. Can you hear me?
Perfectly. Hi.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. I spoke to Elizabeth, after our meeting. Yeah. She's very fond of you.
Good. She's also fond of you.
Yeah. I mean, when we think in the same direction, it's easy to become friends. We don't have to convince each other.
No, exactly. Sorry, last week I was a little bit, lost, Joel.
Joel. Hey, Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Hi. Sorry, I have a problem with my voice. I think it's just coffee, but I'm okay. Hi.
Nice to see you.
No problem. Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
No, you go ahead. I want to listen to, I saw your videos, incredible. There is like so much going on, I sometimes wonder why you really need us, all you need to do is, just simply create 2 lines of, because I just looked at your YouTube channel. You have like hundreds of videos. And
yes.
All you need to do is just have some discipline of just putting it out there, just find out who the person is, look at what needs to be tagged, look at who needs to be tagged, what appropriate hashtags needs to be there. It's a very when we work with clients, they have never created a video in their life.
No, it's not. But this is what I wanted also to speak with you to understand how we could work together. Because of course, when you told me that you would what you would do is to put I don't know, like 4 or 5 videos as a link for us on Twitter. It's not what what I actually need, because of course we can do it on our own. I have, for example, I work with a woman who is posting for us on Facebook, on Instagram, and she does once or twice a day, where she, and this is, I can do it some days, but then some days I'm pretty busy, and then I think that for social media, also at the level at which we are, you need to post every day, and so to be consistent and to be active on this. But then I understood that it's not what you are offering, and I misunderstood it. I really and you went from another starting point, if you want, and this is why it's pretty good that we have the conversation and we see how we can work together.
Yeah, and, no, absolutely.
And if if it is, for example, if we say, okay, it is only an idea that I'm having, but you tell me, it could be that we say, instead of investing time, of course, I would be happy if you help me to promote the channels, of course, yes. But if we say, okay, we invest the time that I earned, if you want, from you, to produce something together, that we produce a podcast together or something like this. Then it's or we think in the big scale, and we think how to collaborate together on to make a really long story short, and then we can evaluate it better. But I am, I've worked as a chief producer for example, Mercedes, Daimler. And what I'm really good at is to help, of course, video creator, content makers to become better and to deliver the perfect content that the clients wants. This is my job, if you want. And this means that if you say, okay, I want to grow what we are doing, then we could work together where I am, if you want, the chief producer of your people, that I can help them to create the content that they need.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. I think that will be wonderful. That will be really wonderful. In fact, Joel just, created a video 1 week ago, for one of our clients. Honestly speaking, I can give some ideas like common sense, right? I can use my common sense and tell Joel, this is not good. Sentences are long, speed is fast. Simple thing. Client also uses common sense, but there is really no experience, amongst all of us as to how videos needs to be produced, etc. But one good thing, Nerina, is we do not, shoot our videos because we don't have the infrastructure. Okay, so we just string the story together. So it's almost like using video to tell the story, rather than going out and shooting clips and cutting clips. It's too much. I mean, I can't ask people in the refugee camp to become cinematographers. It's really but then this is very powerful. Even with this, our clients are shocked how we are able to create these videos. So no, let's come to that later, right? The first thing I want to clarify, Nerina, is I want to help you with your social media as well. Okay, social media posting. I think what I was trying to tell you is you have so much of content that you need somebody to keep putting that content out, right? Number one. And that's what I've asked Zach to do. Just keep on creating. So he did one, and he put it already on the Hootsuite. I think we wanted you to come on to Hootsuite as well, because it's
I did it. I think I no, not I think I did it. So
yeah, okay, you did it, is it? Okay, so let me check with him, because he should have so both of you together in the same thing, and you should be able to see all the posts that he's doing, and then all you have to do is approve, or you change it, edit and change and approve, and then it keeps going out, right? I think that's a good thing for you. It takes away all the pain of posting things together, and he gets the experience of working for you. It's a good give and take from the two of you, right? So if that other person, one more person is working for you, isn't it, that content person, if that other person can also come to the same thing, then all three of you can use the same platform.
no, but she's doing on, I have a chat with her. We have a really pretty clean schedule how we do it. And
where does she, because what I'm worried is, see, Zach, I told him to look at your YouTube videos. Okay, this other person, she will not do the same thing, right? She's doing with something else, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, then it's okay. So we will focus on your YouTube channel, Trace, Dreams, Trace, Trace.dreams, right? Something like that, Traces and Dreams. So yes, we will use that, and then we will continuously keep scheduling. See, my only thing is, you have really good content, but I don't think you should post like 2 times a day. I'm just, that's way too much, especially videos. You want videos to come, like one, maybe 2 a week, in my view. You can put other content, you can put content which is, very relevant to you, other people that you have never interviewed, other people who are in the same, the science world, so we can get you more content that you can, put on outside the original content that you're creating. But the original content that you're creating, in my view, you should not waste all of them, every day 2 times. I think that's that's too much.
Definitely. No, but I completely agree with you. And this is why, also for the other stuff that we are doing, we post like 3 times a week videos, but then we post other things. Also,
exactly.
quotes, we reshare things,
Yeah.
we like things, this kind of stuff.
Exactly. So that's what Zach will do for you. He will once you get into Hootsuite, he will start stacking it up for you, and you should be able to release it. My opinion, 2 videos a week maximum, and maybe 4 to 5 other retweets and other content that is very important and relevant for you, right? And that's what I think we need to do. So this is the foundational activity between you and your social media with Zach, working for you. This is foundation, right? So let's continue to work for, just observe it for a month or 2, see if this actually, adding value. If it is not adding value, I think, we can stop this.
Of course. And please, also let us, Zach can contact me and we can do it together. Also, I mean that we find out that how to be on the same platform together, or how it can get access to what he needs to get to have access to. So
sure. No, I'll tell Zach, because today I thought I wanted to discuss with you, a little bit more than this alone. I wanted to explore. Okay, I've got another friend of mine joining. Hey Kisha, I think he's still not connected in this thing. So let him come actually. Hi Kisha.
he's not hearing us.
He must be able to see us. Or maybe it is just his video is
yes, now.
Okay, good. So let's park the social media thing. That is between you, Zach, and Bahana. These are the 3 key guys, okay, that you guys together work it out, and you will work inside Hootsuite.
Perfect.
You will log in, they will log in. Have you seen how this happens? Have you seen this Hootsuite stuff?
Yes, the last week I was pretty stuck in a project, but then I when you told me, of course I joined Hootsuite, and you should, theoretically you should.
Yeah. So basically, this is how it looks. Okay.
Yes.
So your name will be there somewhere here. I mean, you will not have access to any of these things. Okay. You will have only your name, let's say Nerina post or something like that. And then today is the 28th, so these 2 posts are going out today, one for this client and one for this other client. So tomorrow they are leaving it nothing, and then day after tomorrow they have 2 more posts. So you should be able to go week by week like this, right?
Yes.
And then check all these posts and see if these posts are good or bad, and reject it or approve it. Okay. So for example, this one is going to go tomorrow. So click on it. It will, I don't know whether it comes. Okay, here it comes. And it says, instead of networking, focus on developing business relationship. That's a simple thing going on behalf of Ryan. So you can basically delete it. I don't like it. I don't want this. Or you can edit it.
Yes.
And say, okay, let me add a few more things, hashtag something, right?
Yes.
And then say, no, I don't want it to go tomorrow. This image is not good. I'll delete this image and put new image. Whatever you want to do, right? You can do it here, and then discard changes, right? And then save it in the same place. Or if you want to say, no, I don't want it to go now. Let me move it, to another time, or tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, something like that. You should be able to move it, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, so this is what Zach, you and Bahana will have to do, in your thing, right? And also,
great.
One more thing, one amazing thing, which I think Zach will anyway do, but I don't know whether Zach ID and your ID will be synced up. Okay, so I'm just telling you, you yourself should be able to do this. See, this is a manual thing, dashboard. So it has all the posts that you have done here, your tweets, everything, and then anything else that you want. Okay, so for example, if I just click mine, what are the top 10 AI companies telling about artificial intelligence in the last whatever time? So Microsoft is talking a lot of AI stuff. Okay, Twitter is talking, Nvidia, IBM, so all of these guys. So this is all my top 10 AI companies. Okay, so I can, this is configurable basically. I can configure this. These are the leaders, individual people, leaders from my world. What are they saying? My company, any large deals, nothing, no large deals. All my competitors, all the competitors, what are they saying in Twitter? Right? And then my tweets, right? So basically you can create a massive dashboard, which gives you in one place everything that you need to do. So it traces your dreams, your other collaborators. So you have access to everybody, and then all you do is, oh, this is interesting, let me retweet it. You understand? Just with one click, so you can go across all these things and retweet and post and everything. This is a manual. If you want to do this, Nerina, I'm not saying you should do this. If you want to do this on top of whatever Zach is doing, you can also do this. It gives you this bird's eye view of everything in one place.
No, it's nice.
Okay, so I'll pause here. This is all to do with your thing, and what as far as my understanding goes, we will go to this thing. What he will try to do. I just wanted to make sure that this is the case, right? So as far as trace and dreams are concerned,
it's the traces and dreams.
Trace, what traces is it?
Traces.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so I want to make sure that when Zach is here, nobody else is posting. Otherwise,
no, nobody else is posting.
Okay, so what I told this thing is, there is already so much of it. Okay, we have to agree a certain way, right? So either we can go to videos and then sort by latest data added. Okay, so this is the one that came just yesterday, right? And yes. My thing is, either he can go way back and start from the back, or he start from today.
Yes.
Yeah, he clicks on this, and then he basically he takes this one, and then get a little bit more other stuff. So Nerina, who's doing this? This is itself like a good 1 hour job. Who's doing this for you? Oh, you're doing it.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, over a period of time, I think, this is tough work. You're doing a really difficult work, actually, this one.
I know. I do not like it. As it takes a lot of time from me.
Yeah, this is, but unfortunately, I can't ask Zach to do this. For example, for all my videos, I do this, right?
See, you do also.
Yeah, I do this also. I can't tell this to be done by somebody, because see, what I have done is, if you look at this thing, right? What I have done, I have standardized my this thing. So if you look at this, right? This is my standard for every post. This will be there. The same description, okay, for every video.
Yes.
But what I will do is I will add, a few lines on top. Okay.
Yes, of course.
What will I add? Or maybe just this one, and maybe this one. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. But this is hard work, actually. I know it's important, but it's hard work.
Yeah. As for me, because we produce podcast, and I do also job for other people also. And the biggest problem that I have always is that you need to watch the things. If you have to check something and a video is 40 minutes, then I need 40 minutes to watch the video. And sometimes I really, I would love to being able to do it faster. But if you do it faster, then you do not check the video. Then it just means that in order to check it, you have to watch it. Yeah. And sometimes they said that this is
No, Nerina, I agree with you. I love these chapters, these chapters, introduction, political challenge, you can just keep on moving from one to the other. but my only problem is how do you do this? You go through this and you create this one. I mean, who gives you this? Who gives
Yes,
you
of
these
course,
topics?
I do it. This is my job. I am the content specialist also.
Yeah, it's a pretty it's look, honestly, a person of your intelligence need not be doing this, and should not be doing this, honestly, because this is, somebody can listen to this and they should be able to know what is the topic going on, what is the next topic, but I won't say that I will be able to help you, because I am not able to do this with the help of my own people. So I won't say that I'm going to be, it's hard, but we will over a period of time we'll see if Zach can train this a little bit, because it is very interesting to be able to do this.
Anis, can I say something?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't know if I know you can hear me in a very difficult way, but I'm just trying my best. Since I'm also really interested in videography and photography as well, and I have a little bit of background on that, shooting videos and doing some kind of editing. And I think this is the best, let me say, opportunity, not just for Zach, because he's supporting, this work, but I think for all of us, or whoever can be interested in this, because it's more professional. And I think if there is a room to explore, I don't personally, that's my opinion and my interest as well. It's really important to use that opportunity. For example, just give it a try and say yeah, I've tried this and maybe I couldn't make it. And that's my thought on this. And personally, of course, I know I'm using the normal platform that we use to create videos for our clients, which is a simple way for all of us
Joel,
to make it.
Honestly, just sorry to interrupt. Honestly, to do this, right? This is the tough part. Only this part, let me make it bigger so that you can see, what I'm saying. This is the only part that is tough. This is all easy. Writing this, anybody, I'm sure. Who writes this one, Nerina? This part, who writes it? You write it, does it?
We have a process that the people who do the interview, they are all researchers, and they give the big part of the content, of course, and then I edit it a little bit. But the biggest job is done by the researchers, of course.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I thought. You should not be doing this, right? What Joel is a tough one is this thing, right? Going and creating chapters within YouTube. So this is really, it's really, you don't have to know one line of anything. There is no editing involved. There is nothing involved on this. I'm sure Nerina has already edited everything, before that. I was only focusing on, just this much. All you have to do is, at what time during the podcast they are talking about, let's say, political challenges. At what point in time they change the topic to the Mexico example. At what point in time they change it to the centralization, right? So this is what I was talking about. It's not very hard. You have to have patience and you have to watch the video and you have to be able to pick the spot in which they are changing the topic.
But
Yes, Nerina, go ahead.
No, the point is that I am the chief producer, and this means that I need, of course, to check the videos. This means that it is why I'm doing, as there are two possibilities. Sometimes I do it if the videos is just finished, and we have a really complicated, not complicated, but we have a process, and there is a point in this process where I watch the video. Because anyway, I need to watch the video to make the changes or something like this. This means that because it is, of course, me having to check the video, then checking the video for me, it takes really 5 minutes to make the chapters, because I need to watch the video anyway. This is only the question when I check the video, because and we have another process that sometimes we have done a video and I have already checked it and I don't want to watch it again 40 minutes. And then we have people who with us on the show notes. Let's rename them, and then they are going to make it, to prepare it for me.
I see. Okay.
So if,
okay.
but it is, as said, if I have to check the video, this is probably like in your job, and it's if you have to check a document, a PowerPoint presentation, the final version, you have to check it. And
Yes.
then you can also find the mistakes. You do not say, oh, I do not see the mistakes. Of course you see the mistake and you are checking, then you tell the people change the mistake. And this is the same thing here. Because
Okay,
I need anyway to invest the 40 minutes to watch it, then I can also write it down and make it.
Okay. And while you do that, you write all these things down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. No, we will leave you alone in this. This is not something that, because you're doing it as a part of a, this thing, I think it is better, that you continue to do that. What I will tell Zach is that, we can go from the very first one and then keep, traveling, to the older ones and keep posting them, every 2 days or every 3 days.
I can tell him because the last episode, they are posted very often by the one who are hosting them. Mm-hmm. And then I can go through the YouTube channel and tell Zach which video he can start, and then going, the most recent one that we are always there.
Yeah. No, what you can do is very simple. Okay, you can give us instruction like this, right? Copy the address that you want to do, come to the thing, and then you can simply say traces. This is your WhatsApp channel. You can say, Zach, this is the YouTube that I want you to post on, and here is my, like my thought. This is what So either you simply leaving with a link of what he needs to do next, or you can give him some idea, or you give him nothing. Just give him the link, and he will do the job.
I will tell him where he should start, and then he does the job.
Yeah, that's all. If you can guide him in terms of go for this, go for that, then that's good. In fact, we can just put some numbering. Just put number 1, do this, number 2, number 3, number 4, and he should know that that's what he needs to be doing. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay, let's do that for the first 1 month or so and see how it goes, and then see how to improve it from there. Yeah. So that's the first thing. Now let's move on to the second thing, right? What do you guys do in Traces and Dreams, and how can we partner at a different level? Not just what we are doing right now, but what can we do in a very different level? Now, the second one is the second topic is obviously, we would like to come to you and ask you for help in terms of how we are doing our videos. Whenever one of my refugee graduates has finished a video and we have done all the comments and everything, is it okay if we check with you for your comments as a mentor for all our videos? Not all our videos, main ones, maybe 1 or 2 in a month.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be really useful, actually. In fact, I just finished updating a video for this thing. Okay, I'll share that with you. Just now I uploaded a video, the story of Step Up. So I'll share that with you for you to look at it. And
I will watch it.
What else? Yeah, it's just this one actually. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You can share with me the link.
Yeah,
so
I'll just share with you the link. I just finished it yesterday night, and it's just an update on what I'll just share the link actually. You can take a look at it.
And who did the video, Anis?
Oh, this one I did the video.
You are also a video maker.
Not really. I've become a video maker. Everybody, if you want to help, you have to do it yourself first, isn't it? You can't, you can't just tell everybody, yeah, go and do it. So I first learned everything, then I teach everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I never have made a video in my first 20 years of my life, but in the last 2 years, I've made 100 videos.
But Anis, I will tell you, I used to be a chief producer. I produced my videos, but 20 years ago when I started, it was like you had your team, you had, somebody with the camera and somebody in charge of the sound and somebody in charge of the light, and then you had your video editors and so. And I couldn't edit a video because, I was a producer, why should I edit the video? And 3 years ago, I asked a friend of mine if he could edit something for me. And he told me, no, Nerina, I will give you my Mac, my computer over the weekend, and I will install on your computer editing software. And during this weekend, you edit your video. I do not edit your video, you edit your video. And this is why I edit a lot of now, now I can also edit and I do a lot of stuff on my own, because it is like you said, of course I have my editors, but sometimes, as for example, I spend my weekend, the last video that you have seen is a great guy from Mexico who does not speak well English. And if it is the editing of English or of editing, then I do it on my own most of the time, because in this case, I'm better than my editors, because I understand the topic. But it is always hard work. Also, guys, probably if you do the video, how hard work it is sometimes to edit it, to sit hours to make something. Also, and this is how I spend my weekend editing.
No, I got it. Now let's move to the main topic, which is, how could we, meaningfully, partner with each other to make something, useful. So what I have understood from your website, Nerina, is that, you are almost like an activist, so you have a number of projects, it looks like that to me. Like, for example, this, all of these blogs or separate projects of yours, isn't it? Like, if I look at your playlist, it gives me a sense, so this is innovation from the global south is one of your projects, sustainability at work is one of your projects, idioms of normality is one, inequalities is one, researchers with passion seems to be your long-term project, right? So is this a good understanding? This is what you're doing. You're basically taking broad topics and you're creating, good content across all of these things. Is that fair to say? Is what you're doing?
It is right that you see me as an activist. As I do not say that, but actually I start really from a passion to. I don't want to use this name because everybody's saying this, but to make the world a little bit a better place. And what I say is very often, you cannot have a future for everybody if it is imagined only by some. Also, you need really to get all the people. If we believe that we belong to a planet, we need to ask all the people, what do you want and what do you need? We spoke a little bit last time about this. And this Tracy Stream was born as a little platform where I wanted to invite people from different disciplines, different countries, different regions, really on one place. And I used to say that it is the project is as a project. It should be also a metaphor of what we want to see. The people really speaking together. And this is one of the pillars. The other pillar is that we believe that in order to, they say that the best people who are going to survive or who survived in history are not the one who know the most, but who are the one who have more a different knowledge, from different perspectives. And this is from this perspective. And then, of course, we want to initiate projects that somehow helps to have a more equal and more sustainable future in different ways. So, and what we do is we help companies, people, activists to create content. We are also educators, we have also workshop on this kind of stuff. And we produce also, we have also, if you want, a distribution platform. We have this kind of, and we collaborate very often with organizations if we want to create meaningful content. And for example, I'm also involved right now in a project from the European Union where we work with four youth organizations in Europe and to educate people about the power of narrative in their own history. Also, I have also this educational part and then the content part.
Got it. And what is your ultimate objective, Nerina? You want to be a distributor. You want to be because you are basically accumulating everything in one central place on common topics. But do you want to give them a place where if you tweeted something or if you posted something, thousands of people are able to come see what they have to say?
Exactly, and this is one of our big problems right now, that because 3,000 subscribers are a little bit subscribers for the topic, but actually a really low number in the world of and this is why we really need to become more relevant, also to make to make it for everybody more relevant, if you want. And
but tell me, where how do you make money in this whole thing? Do you want to make money, or you think that's not important anymore for you?
No. Also, let's say I can do this because I am married, and I invest a lot of money, a lot. I invest money in this, but I need to make it sustainable, because otherwise I don't know how it is your status where what you are doing. But of course, I really need to think about the sustainable part of it. And they say this is the most difficult part, because as you are in this, you want to change the world and to give people a possibility, but at the same time, all of us need to make it sustainable. This means that I do a lot of stuff for little money, if you want, but I need to make it all sustainable. And this is a balance that I'm funding, producing content and doing some stuff. So this is as I said, this is the biggest challenge that we have right now, that we want to keep doing what we do, having more channels that really, so as I told you, I really hope that we can collaborate also on a channel, for example, but we need to make it also sustainable. How can you imagine that we could collaborate? Anis?
Yeah, no, I think, see, there are two ways I think we should really collaborate. One is we should work for you across all the channels. For example, your main channel is YouTube. Okay. See, your website is very confusing, honestly speaking, right? It is, it takes a lot of time to figure out what the hell are you doing, what is this whole thing, right? But when you come to your YouTube channel, I'm able to find out very quickly what you're trying to do, at least. YouTube channel is very, very nice and clean. Of course, it needs to be changed and everything, and I will try and see how I can help you, start doing this slightly better, right? Because it can be made better. Like, for example, this is not helping anybody. This kind of a description. It needs to, really be, a bit more, organized in my view, right?
Okay.
So your YouTube is what I think, we should do to help you is, you take care of, going all over the world. I can help you that also. So there are two parts to this journey, Nerina. One part is you go in search of the innovators, the activists, the global south, the global north, everywhere. Find the great people and make them talk. Yeah. And then you bring it over here.
Yeah, exactly. This is what our dream, if you want.
Yeah. No, wait. So that's only half the journey. Okay, nothing really happens, by bringing it over here. It is just a dead place, well, so what, you've done a lot of hard work. Yeah, thank you very much for all your hard work. But so what? Hey, Nerina, I think my Zoom is going to run out. Can you just, log out and log back in? I'm going to just restart my Zoom. Okay, if you don't mind.
Please. Yes.
Yeah, just,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
See you now, 1 second,
Sure.
actually. Yeah. Bye.